Am I wasting my time? Ayo, it is week 28 of the weekly video logs for the Retro Garage. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to me on YouTube or following me on Facebook. I upload weekly video logs documenting everything I'm doing as I work towards opening up my video game store in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. We're getting pretty close, so we're about 6 weeks out. We still have a lot of stuff to do. But tonight, it is Thursday, and I'm on the home stretch of the consoles that I need to clean and have ready for that day. So this is everything I got left. I saved these for last because a couple reasons. I don't have controllers for the Genesis or the PlayStation 2s. Also, this PlayStation 2 is missing a piece. So what I think I'm going to do is use this as a tester for the store. But I'm going to knock out the PlayStation 2s tonight, and I'll do the Genesis tomorrow. So unfortunately, both of these PlayStation 2s have bad lasers. So I got a PlayStation 1 game in here. When I test PlayStation 2s, I make sure that they can read every type of disc. PS1, blue discs, standard CD discs, and this gold disc. So neither of them read blue or standard. This one, I'm going to see if it can read gold at least. But this one only reads PlayStation 1. Really annoying, but you know, whatever. I only paid $5 each for them. They were untested. They kind of came out of a gross storage unit. So it reads gold discs. So it only reads gold discs. This one only reads PlayStation 1 discs. Annoying, whatever. Again, I only paid $5 for them, but I'm mad about it because I really wanted them to work. So I'm just going to call it a night. Friday today, and I am still upset about those PlayStation 2s being defective. Maybe I'll get over it. I probably will. It's not a huge deal. I'll sell them on eBay for $10 or something. But I'm going to do the two Genesis I got here. Pretty sure I tested them. I've had them for a while, but I'm pretty sure I tested them because I paid more than $5 for them. I wouldn't pay more than $5 if I can't test a console. So, but here in a little bit, we are meeting with an insurance guy to have him just look at the space. And then we're also taking this as an opportunity to check it out and see if any progress has been made on the space. So hopefully it has. Let's do it. Just got back from meeting with the business insurance fellow. And we saw the space. And I am sad to say that not a single thing has been done since the last time I showed you the store. Kind of annoyed. But it's whatever. They better get it done soon because April 1st again is seeming very unlikely at this point, especially with all the stuff we have to do to get it set up. So April 1st might not be our official opening day. It more than likely will end up having to get pushed back a little bit, but it's not a big deal. It sucks because April 1st is their date for the entire mall to be opened. And when I walked in there today, it looked like they're not even going to have that ready. So chances are it's going to be pushed back for everyone. But whatever, it's fine. I'll just have to keep working my shitty job just that much longer, which sucks. But good news is we got our LLC set up and we were accepted and we are officially a registered business with the state of Wisconsin. So that was awesome. And it was also pretty expensive, which also sucked. But I'm back home now, and I'm going to clean these Genesis consoles. So unfortunately, the Model 2 has a janky power port right there. You got to kind of finagle the power cord for it to actually stay on. And also, it has a broken power button, as you can see. So not something I'm going to want to sell in store. So that's going to go up on eBay as kind of defective, not working, even though it works. But I'm definitely not going to clean it because I'm going to sell it so cheap. But I did clean this one, and it is looking nice and beautiful. And I had a Genesis controller actually, so that worked out pretty well. So now that console is good to go. Sucky thing is, 3 of the last 4 consoles I needed to clean were, you know, pretty much defective and not worth my time. So whatever, moving on. But this is going to be the last thing I do today. I'm going to take it easy for the rest of the day. It is Saturday today, and last night I finished the last of the consoles that I had to test, deep clean, get it all good to go. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting to show you all the consoles that I'll have available day 1 of my store opening. So up here we got a PS4, the Uncharted variant, Uncharted 4, complete in box, Nintendo 64 in box, an NES action set that I just want to keep for myself. That is complete in box, in amazing condition. And there's a PlayStation 3 variant up there, Sega Genesis, a Nintendo GameCube. It is the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition variant of Nintendo GameCube. 360 in box, and a Nintendo Wii in box. That's actually the variant my uncle gave me. I have this for myself. This is an extra one that I got, but this is the one that he surprised me with a few years ago. We got 3 Super Nintendos, one being a Junior, 3 Wiis, 1 Wii Mini, a Wii U, PlayStation 2 Model 1, Sega Genesis Model 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and the PlayStation 1 back there. 3 different Xbox 360s, an original Xbox. This isn't dirt, it's actually a scuff. 3 NESs, a Nintendo GameCube that I still need to get a controller for. 2 Model 2 Genesis, a Sega Saturn. We got 5 Nintendo 64s. 5 of them, holy crap. All right, well, there's everything. These are all good to go, deep cleaned, tested, working. Holding on to most of them unless somebody asks me if they can buy a Nintendo 64. I think that's the only one I'd be willing to part with before the store opens. I just thought it would be kind of cool to show you the consoles I'll have. If I get more, hopefully I can get some more consoles before then, but I feel like I have a good amount of things here. Wouldn't mind like an Xbox One or a PS5, but those are really expensive and kind of hard to come by. Well, an Xbox One isn't, but they are super annoying and hard to sell. All right, well, I'm gonna put all these back in their totes, and today I am gonna start working on cleaning and testing all of the games my uncle had sent me. Hopefully I can get a great big old chunk of those done today. Just got done with all the N64 things, so I was able to get the NES, the SNES, and the 64 games all tested, cleaned, and good to go. Couple things, I am going to keep this for myself. It's going into my personal collection, mostly because it's missing a screw. The back label is completely dinged up, and I can't really see myself selling that for more than a couple bucks. So I figured I would just keep it, especially with that missing screw. I'll just put it in my personal collection. And then Dizzy, I could not get Dizzy to work, unfortunately. I opened it up and it had some pretty nasty rusting going on the inside, so that's definitely an issue. So what I'm going to do is just put this into my personal collection just as a display piece, because these old unlicensed cards are pretty cool, I think. But my finger is killing me from scrubbing pins for the last few hours, so I am done for the day. Sunday today, and we are back at the rest of the games that I had to go through. But first, I'm going to pick up a small lot of games. Nothing special, but I'll still show you. Alright, here it is. Like I said, nothing special, only the Xbox One games. There are a few in there that hold some kind of value. Mostly sports games, Just Dance. I feel like somebody was asking me if I had Forza 4. I'm going to have to look through my messages and let them know I got it if they still want it. Yeah, nothing super special. This is just the artwork. This GTA disc is effed, so that's going to go in the free bin. Crew, that'll go in the free bin because that game is no longer active. I'm pretty sure it was online only, and they shut down the servers, kind of like the Destiny disc, where it's just a paperweight at this point. And then a loose sports game, story mode Minecraft. That's a pretty good game if it wasn't loose. So it kind of sucks that it is a loose only disc. And then WWE 2K16. A lot of cases are broken. I don't know the conditions of all the discs. Hopefully they're not too bad, because Blu-ray is really annoying to try to get the scratches out. They're not as easy as like a PlayStation 2 disc. All right, but I'm gonna put these on the back burner for the day because I gotta get all this stuff done and priced out. Why do I do this? Tell me, guys, why do I do this? So we got World Series Baseball 95, just a loose cartridge. Probably, what, $2.99 at most. Maybe even $1 game, but it's got some paint on here. And I'm sitting here scraping off this paint, and it is a pain in the ass. All for a $2.99 at best game. Am I wasting my time? I was almost done pricing everything. All I had to do was the NES games. These are the games I'm holding on to, so I didn't price them, but that's all I had left to do, and my damn gun broke. It's broken. It had a little piece fly out of it and break the hinge, and now it doesn't work. Son of a bitch. This was the second one I've gotten in the last 2 years. I don't know what happened. I went to print a little sticker, it locked up, I re-squeezed it, and then bam, it blew up. So this thing is junk. Can't continue on until I order another one. They're only 30 bucks, but still 30 bucks. I don't want to spend 30 bucks on a new label maker when I just got this one like half of a year ago. Oh well. Gonna end the night, but before I do that, I want to show you something I picked up. This will be for the store, and this is gonna hold like books and strategy guides. So I was in a bit of a pickle on what I was gonna do with these because space in there is super limited, and I saw this at Savers and I thought, oh my god, it's only $5. This is gonna work perfectly. And guess what? It's gonna work perfectly. It's gonna hang up on a wall easily, and some of them can hold a couple books in each. So not a permanent solution, not my ideal solution, but a really great temporary solution for my strategy guides. And only $5. So being thrifty, saving money, I need to, because yeah, now I gotta buy a new freaking label maker. But moving on. It's Tuesday tonight, and I got another magazine rack. Somebody had posted on Facebook a bunch of free stuff, and of course I was working, so I couldn't go there right away to get it, but they had 2 of these, and I wanted both of them, but I went after work, and there was still this one left, so I was, moderately happy. Little disappointed I didn't get both of them, so I'm gonna have mismatched ones, but that's okay. Pretty much paid $5 for both of these. I'm okay with it. But I'm not doing anything tonight. I'm going to go to bed. Wednesday tonight, I just got off of work. I don't have a lot to do because I'm still waiting on my pricing gun to finish those damn NES games. So that's pretty much the only thing I have to do. This week was kind of a disappointing week all around. A lot of disappointing things happening. Even me getting one of these magazine racks, I was disappointed I couldn't get both, but I'll settle for one, I guess. But not gonna do anything because I don't really have much to do tonight, but I will end the video on a positive note. So the landlord of the mall that we are opening our store in sent a text out today saying he is paying for all the stores to have their own store sign above their doors. So that was really awesome. He doesn't have to do that, but he's just doing it because he's a great guy. And we were gonna use Badgerland Printing for that. They quoted us, I think it was like $400 for a sign. So, but like I said, the landlord is gonna go through Gaber Signs in Chippewa. I think it's Chippewa, And yeah, they're just going to make us a sign for free. So that is really awesome. It's going to save us a ton of money. It's going to be super helpful for like startup costs and stuff. So very excited, very appreciative to Joel. It was awesome. What a great guy. And I'm really happy I was able to end this week on a positive note, at least. So if you've made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next week. Peace.